Hey YouTube, got another video review for you today. This one is from a company by the name of MyMedic.com, and this is their boat medic first aid kit or trauma kit, whatever you want to call it. It's a 78 piece, and so I just wanted to run over everything that it comes with and kind of give you an idea of what all you're going to get when you open the box. This kit here is $300. But if you're watching this video, they told me that I can offer you a coupon code, and they asked me what I wanted the code name to be. So I was like, well, just put it as my last name, which is Melton, M-E-L-T-O-N, and the number 10. And I believe it has to all be in caps. I'm not for sure, but if it won't take it, make sure you put it in caps. Now this kit is pretty thorough. The reason it's called the Boat Medic is because it comes in this waterproof kit, or this waterproof box. It's impact resistant, waterproof, water resistant, and it floats. So, you know, if you was to have it in your kayak or your boat or whatever, you know, you're gonna watch it pop to the top of the water. And it has 7 pounds of buoyancy, and it's got a place here on each side for you to put a padlock. If it was me, the first thing that I thought of was, hey, that would be really cool to take and put like a carabiner right in here and maybe attach your keys to it, because, you know, if you was to go flip over or something, you know, you don't want to lose your keys. So that'd be really handy, and you could always spot it because it comes in red, and they have a bunch of other different colors. The box, I believe, is made for MyMedic by a company called Nanook, and this is I believe the Nanook 904 case. And so this thing is really heavy duty. It's an NK7 resin case. I believe it's some sort of nylon or whatever, and it weighs like a little over a pound or whatever, but the whole kit together weighs like a 3.64 pounds with everything loaded down. So it's not heavy. It's a pretty compact kit. So I don't think that if you was to be able to go out and buy all this stuff separately, that you could get it any more compact than what they have it already. And I'll run you through all that here in a second. I just wanted to show you just how nice the case is. It's got a heavy duty handle, so that's pretty cool. And then it has like an automatic pressure relief valve here in the center, so it's easy for you to open up the lid. The case has a lifetime warranty, so if you ever break it or whatever, which I don't see that happening, you know, they shouldn't have any problems replacing it. It has these heavy duty latches here on the side, and you can see you just push down on this little tab and then pull it up, and then I think it's called a Powerclaw latch. And so it seems to put a lot of pressure down on there and holds it nice and tight. Hadn't had any problems with them coming loose or none of that. You can see it's got a nice O-ring here around to make sure that it's waterproof. And other than that, there's really not much to say. You can see that it's a heavy duty case. You're not gonna flex it. You can tell it's pretty thick. Now right in here, you can see that that little shiny part. Well, that is like a little slide right in there for the hinge for this piano style hinge that it rides on, and it's made out of stainless steel, so it won't rust or any of that. And so I've already pulled everything out of the box and got it set out here on the table, so you can see exactly what all it comes with. And you know, it's 78 pieces, so it's going to take a few minutes to go through everything. I'm just going to skim through it pretty quick, and I'm going to start right here with these scissors. You know, if you need to cut through some blue jeans or clothing, these work great. My buddy was in the Marines, and he told me he's cut through several seat belts with them. And so I tested it out while ago on a rag. I folded it over several times, and it cut through 4 layers like it was butter. So, you know, I know they work great. It comes with everything pre-packaged. And that's one thing that can really save your butt in an emergency, because you know, if something traumatic's happening, you don't want to have to be scrambling around looking for what you need, and you just want to be able to flip the package over and see what's in the package. And you can see that they've got everything labeled for the type of injury that it is. And then they also have the contents of the package labeled. And so I'll zoom in on it so I don't have to read everything off to you, but it tells you it's got 1 tourniquet, 1 hemostat gauze, and you got your gloves over here. And then you come down to this one, and it, you know, it's the same thing. It's got the 1 cold pack, 1 splint, and I'm sure you're sitting here thinking, well, that splint's not in there. It's all put in here, so you can definitely tell they've done a great job at packaging everything. They've got, this is the splint, but you can tell they've got everything packaged just perfect. It's really going to save you some time in an emergency. Now this one here, you've got 2 burn gels, 1 burn dressing, 2 bandages, and they tell you what size the bandages are. So, and it tells you right here on the bottom. It kind of gives you a symbol, and then it writes it out for you. So, you know, it's, I don't want to say idiot proof, but it is pretty much idiot proof. But it's not idiot proof, because if something happened, you want to be able to just find it real easy. So you can see just what all, I'm sorry I got a little ahead of the game here, but you can see that what all it comes with. And then on this one here, you've got more bandages and different types of bandages, and gauze and finger bandages, knuckle bandages, and liquid skin, antiseptic wipes, antibiotic ointment, more gloves. And the way that this company put this kit together to know what you need is they've reached out to the professionals and found out, hey, what is the most common injuries, you know, on a boating or paddleboarding or kayaking, water related type emergencies. And so that's how they come up with this kit. So these are just your most common. And so you've got things in there like Tylenol, Benadryl, aspirin, ibuprofen, Pepto-Bismol, Dramamine, sunscreen, lip balm, bite and sting ointment, some effervescent tablets, and you got an emergency blanket. I mean, they've even got it labeled out for you right here. It's got the size, and it tells what it's used for. Help retain body heat, it's reusable, and it's got a CPR one-way valve barrier filter, and it's got some paracord in here. It's got a set of tweezers right in there, and then it's also got this little light here to measure your pupil size. And so I'll pull that out and show you. So it's got a little pupil gauge here on the side, and you know, it's got a little clip right here. And the way that it works is when that little clip gets mashed down right there to that metal contact, then it turns the light on right there, so you can check their eyes out and see if their pupils are dilated or whatever. And so I can flip this stuff over and let you see the backs of it and see how they have it all packaged in there. So just hang out with me. All right, guys, you can see that this package here is empty. I went ahead and emptied all the contents out of this package here on the table, just so you can see how nicely packaged everything is. And it's got the, let's see here, the med packs. It's a emergency pressure bandage. And you can see that it's a vacuumed pack, so there's no air in it. So it collapses down and fits in that package really nicely, so you don't have a lot of air blowing up and taking up room in your medical kit. And so, you know, everything is still packaged nice and tidy, and it gives you a good description of what everything is. And you know, so I thought that was pretty cool. Comes with some more gloves, And then it comes with a bleeding control dressing. So you kind of get the idea of how everything is packaged in there. And so that's how they were able to make this kit so successful, because, you know, if you went out and tried to buy all this stuff, you're not going to be able to fit everything in such a small package that this is. And believe you me, when I say it's packed in there, it is really packed in there. You couldn't fit hardly anything else into this kit. That's the only thing that I've seen that maybe if I was MyMedic that I would improve on, is maybe putting it in maybe a little bit larger of a box, because it's kind of hard to get it all back in there. But you know, if you use some of it, you know, it'll be easier to go in after you use a few of the products out here. But anyways, it is what it is. I like that they were able to get it in such a small kit, but you know, there is a downside to using a bigger box as well. So I can't really bash them on that, because, you know, you want something that's compact, especially if you're taking this on a kayak or you know, putting it in a boat or something like that. You don't want to take up a lot of room. So I understand why they packaged it all in there so tight. And so anyways, you can go on their website and check out the dimensions, but I just wanted to kind of show you just roughly, you know, just the size, so you can get an idea of how, let me see here, how tiny this kit is. So you know, anyways, check out their website. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description. And, you know, they've got so much stuff on their website. You know, if you're looking for some medical supplies and different types of kits, check them out, because they've got like bug out bags or whatever, first aid medical bags, to where it's got everything on there, from basic stuff to advanced stuff. And so they don't just sell this one product, they have a slew of different products. So I would definitely check out their website. And you know, if there's something else that you would like to see me do a review on, please put it in the comments, and like and subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate that kind of stuff. I do check it almost every day. So anyways, I appreciate everybody subscribing. I'm fixing to hit 1,000 subscribers, so woohoo. It's taken me a couple years, and so I'm pretty happy about that. And anyways, make sure you use the coupon code for MyMedic. Again, it's my last name, which is Melton, M-E-L-T-O-N, and the number 10. And so that'll give you a 10% off of any of the kits that they have on there. And so check it out, guys. I appreciate you watching, and talk to you guys later. Have a good one.